Lovejoy, may the left lens on your eyeglasses be fogged up for the next 3 months.
I mean, we starting right there, huh? That's how we gonna do this.
Right off the bat.
I mean, really? I mean, we can't.
Every time you put on your glasses, the left lens is gonna be fogged up.
Okay, well, let's see.
He came in on you.
They are rather dirty, though.
Let
me see.
Steve,
you ain't gonna say welcome to the show now?
I mean, when you coming in hot like that, I mean, you just have to sit back and let whatever happens.
Let that marinate for a minute.
You should have been saying that to Mario. Huh? He's gonna clean this lens off.
I mean, it was, after that dirt James got through slinging, I mean, I had to get it off my lens.
Right. Mr. Steve, how you feeling, man?
I am okay, brothers. I was doing real good until today, as a matter of fact. Let me do this right first. Welcome to the Four Black Guys show.
Yeah, there we
go. Welcome to the Four Black Guys. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of talking. But we are. Everybody, put your fours up. First of all, y'all gonna have to forgive me. I got a little fog brain. Put your fours up. And we are so glad for you guys to be with us once again on a Sunday night, same time, same channel. Man, we got some interesting stuff we're gonna talk about tonight. Of course, we're gonna talk about, of course, the Roe v. Wade thing, and I'm sure we're gonna get a whole bunch of guests in here tonight to see what we got to say. And so we appreciate everybody for coming in tonight. If you're watching us on Facebook, please hit the like, hit the share button, guys. If you're watching us over on YouTube, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. We sure do appreciate it. That helps boost up the numbers. And we're going to move on from there. So let's start with me.
Yes, let's start with you, Steve.
Yeah.
Let us.
First of all,
I called you earlier this week, and you sounded like Darth Vader.
Thank you. I am your father. But yeah, man, had a great vacation last week, man. It was awesome. I shared some of the pictures with you guys on Facebook, man. We had an awesome time. Got to spend the last night in the beautiful windows suites that only Tony Lovejoy gets, guys. I got a Tony Lovejoy.
Oh, one of them type of suites.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, what kind of suite is that?
It was luxurious.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean,
it was luxurious. The luxurious suite, man. So it was nice, man. It 2 separate rooms, man. Pool right next to the beach. It was awesome. So but and had a great time with the wife, man. Some quality time with the missus. Only to come back home, man, and
that's how he sounds.
What's up, Carlton? Caught COVID, man. Thursday, man, I was at work, man. I was dizzy. I couldn't breathe good. It was bad, man. I told the wife she might have come get me from work. And so tested Thursday. Got back Wednesday. Went to work Thursday, tested Thursday night, had COVID. So now, and that leads us to today, man. So I've been kind of out of it, man, and just found out that the wife, God bless her, she has now tested positive for COVID. So the Myers household, after being straight for these past 2 years, Myers household has COVID, guys. So just keep us in your prayers. Keep us in your prayers. Everybody's good right now. So I think I've lost
Steve.
Mel.
Please, man, please. I beg of you, please. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Stay off your back, please. Please.
Well, I usually on top or in the
I was trying to figure out. I was trying to see where we was going with this because you say stay off his back. I was like,
I'm sorry.
No, you know.
I know what you mean.
You know, when you have COVID, they tell you don't sleep on your back.
Yeah,
that's your lungs.
Yeah, I try to sleep on my side anyway, so I'm one of those side sleepers.
Yeah, and I think and I really want you to compassion in my voice, man, because that shit ain't nothing to play with, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to play with. Boy, I wish I could come give you a shot or something to make you well. But, I'm glad you're on the show. So you're an OG with this one, dude.
Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but
okay. Yeah,
everybody's upstairs sequestered away. I know people are like, well, what you doing what you doing on the show? Well, everybody's upstairs behind closed doors. And so I'm kind of dying, man. And if somebody walk downstairs, I'm going to mask up. All right. So
you need anything, man?
No, man. If I'm gonna need something, I'm calling y'all to, help. I'm screaming as loud as I can, help. But we good, man.
Okay.
So, but that's how it's going on with us. Mr. Mario, how was your weekend, sir?
Weekend was the typical work week. Weekend was too short. Wish it could have been longer. But other than that, man, everybody's still alive. Everybody is on the top side of dirt. So that's a good thing. Birthday is coming up next weekend. So I won't be here next week, y'all.
Oh, you gonna be here.
You'll be here.
Be here.
Oh no, I won't.
Yes,
I know where he gonna be. I'm
not gonna be here, sir. I'm gonna let y'all have it next weekend. So I might pop in if y'all do anything. I might pop in. Say how y'all doing.
You ain't gonna be doing nothing. You're too old to go somewhere and have some fun. So you need to come in.
Wow. Look, James Fred with that smoke tonight.
I mean, he got it for everybody. I mean, he had it for Lovejoy before the show started.
Right. He was at me during the texting sessions we had.
Yes, he was. He was on YouTube. So James Fred, I know what it is.
What is it?
He got some. That's what it was.
Brother, I am a Christian.
Yeah,
I told y'all I'm a Christian, and that stuff don't happen.
Sure. You're gonna have to repent for them lies too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Because James Fred usually ain't that out the box, Yeah. What up, C-Mac? What's going on, buddy? Gotta turn my comments on. I didn't see him over there. I didn't see it. There we go.
They do the same thing.
Yeah.
What's up to Mr. Derek Lane?
Derek Lane, what's up, Doc? Christians got to get some too. Yes, they do.
You got to get some too.
Conservative Christians got to get some, huh?
Preferably married, but hey, things happen.
Things do happen.
There's more single Christians having sex than married folks.
I believe that.
That's how I know.
Yeah, I used to be one of them.
I know we're not gonna get into subjects tonight like that, but listen. Most single, when you get married, somehow the sex kind of goes downward. Yeah. And when you're single and Christian, it seems to be more excitable, more attractive,
right?
More sweeter,
right. What up, Aunt?
I'm just telling the truth.
Right.
All right, Lovejoy. How was your
Well, I got to go back, and this probably gonna give James ammo, but because we did not have the show last week because of Father's Day. We are currently in our new location at the tower, and that move we tried to work and move at the same time, which is a very strenuous undertaking. But nonetheless, we did. So we are in our new office. 3 more. James, why are you leaning forward? You scare me when you do shit like that.
I'm trying to read the comments. I can't see.
Damn, you got on glasses and still can't see?
Yeah, bro, it's rough.
Oh, James, you gonna stand for that?
Mario, please don't.
Hey.
Let me finish, man. Let me finish. Let's see, that's the shower with that.
Somebody just told the truth on you right there.
Okay. She's been saying that to all our clients.
Right there. I believe that, Tashara.
But watch this. We moved and some amazing things happening. We're coming to Birmingham, muscle shows, and possibly Tennessee. So all is well at Brave Counseling and Consulting. Father's Day. Let me just big ups to Derek and Mariah. Father's Day, they brought us dinner. Mariah, she can now cook some of these older women. She made greens, macaroni and cheese. I forget what kind of fish that was she cooked for us. And it was hot. She brought it to the office and we sat down and we ate. So big ups to Mariah for cooking a very delicious dinner on Father's Day, Sunday. So thank you guys. So other than that, man, yeah, that's how our weekend went. Oh, and we hired actually 3 people. So that's how much whitening
cornbread.
Cornbread, yeah.
Hey, Derek, you got you a gym membership, dude? Because them women that can cook, boy.
No, she has to limit him from eating the macaroni and cheese because he'll eat a whole pan of it. That's how good it was.
I feel him on that.
I feel him on that. My wife makes the mean macaroni and cheese also.
Man, hush.
Man.
You know who else makes a good macaroni and cheese?
Who? Facebook?
Right.
Oh, y'all can't see. I'm trying to get y'all to see that. It won't come in.
Oh.
God, see, I'm using the laptop.
It looks like Jesse.
I'm using the laptop.
Jesse. Black people. My brother said black people.
Black people.
My daughter makes a mean and very expensive macaroni and cheese. She uses like 100 million different kinds of cheeses. When I tell you it's so good, man.
She went up 3-4 cheeses.
But a pan of it is you can probably pay $75 for a pan by the time you get it. I'm serious, about $65-$75 for all ingredients. I'm like,
she bake?
She makes it.
You know what I'm saying? But does she bake up macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, she puts it. Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it. Oh, by the way, did y'all see my post this morning? I would never go into Walmart again.
Oh yeah, what happened at the Walmart, man?
Okay, so I'm not used to shopping. Okay,
I missed the post. Let me see it. Go ahead.
So I went in there this morning with the intent because I've been dehydrated. I went in there with the intent of giving me something to hydrate. So I bought me like 5 different kinds of juices to help me hydrated. So while I was in there, Tashara said, because Tashara's hooked on pita chips now. So she told me to go look for pita chip. I didn't know where the hell to start looking for pita chips. So I'm going up and down the aisle, visibly mad, and I'm cussing, like, where the hell these pita chips at? And these little people with these vests on kept walking by me, grabbing stuff off the shelf and scanning them in and throwing them in these little damn bins. And I was like, you see me struggling. You see me struggling and you won't help me? Help me.
Nigga.
You beat me to it. That was it. The last one I saw was about the car.
Well,
that was funny.
Well, Lovejoy, maybe, sometimes your resting face, you look like an angry black man.
Oh, man. Steve, really?
Yes.
I was mad.
See?
I walked from one side of the damn store to the other, and you don't do that in Walmart.
Right. Because, and you probably look unapproachable, bro. And you tall,
it's
your
too. Job to approach, then you approach.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, man.
If it's your job to approach, sir, is it something that I can help you with?
Help me.
Nigga.
So, needless to say, I will not be going back in Walmart to shop ever again.
Tashara, like, here we go with the Walmart story.
You're gonna have to go into Walmart.
It was a complete meltdown in my office this morning because I got there. She went to her office. She said, I am not coming over here. You are a grump. She called me something this morning. I was like, they didn't help me to
grumpy ass old man. That's what you said.
What's up,
Mario? They didn't help me.
Right. Carter Mack said it. Closed mouth don't get fed. You better ask somebody.
You better ask somebody.
Man, what happened to customer service?
That's been going out the window now for like the last 10, 15 years.
You want customer service, you should have went to Target.
No, you
Yes.
should have went to Chick. You should have went to Chick-fil-A, because that's about the only people that
get no
give
pita
customer
chip.
service now.
So, and I'm gonna finish this up. So I came in, and so I asked our intern,
There you go, Tashar, a grump.
Kira, whatever. I asked our new intern. I said, "So assess me right now. Assess me. Boom. Here you go. Go."
And she said,
Hell, she was in the mood to herself. She needed her coffee.
"See, both of y'all
Both of
grumpy as
y'all
hell.
just angry black folk.
Angry black people."
Well,
That's the
technically,
problem.
well, she is black, but okay.
Yeah.
Just-
Love boy. Oh, stop. Skirt. What's in that? What's in that cup, buddy? What's in the glass?
Lemonade.
Oh, okay. You know,
That-
my
that
mind
ain't-
went to
That ain't no
margarita.
Miles lemonade.
It's lemonade. That's all it is. Lemonade.
It's all in. Okay.
That's all. I promise.
Look, it looked like lemon margarita to me. I was just
No, I promise.
That's because you a lush.
hey, thank you. Thank you very much. You
I
think
promise.
I'm
James Fred, tell us how your week went, man, before we get into this.
Week went okay. Weekend went okay.
Tell us what you did, man.
Yeah, you don't hurt like that.
Yes, it is, Anthony. Yes, it is. That's all it is. Lemonade, man. I promise. I promise. James, what you did, man?
I did some work. I did some other work, and the weekend I chilled out, and now I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Talk about
That's what I was waiting on. Right there.
Right there. There we go.
Right
Now we got it. There we go.
I mean, of course, I spent. I'm always spending time with my snooker.
No, them looking eyes like there was something else happening this weekend.
No, Mac, that would be moonshine if it were you.
His words starting to slur.
Right. Where's the and Mac said,
bullseye on me or something tonight.
hey, you asked for this smoke. You asked for it before the show started.
You sure did, dude.
You sure did, sir. Catch all of it. All the targets on you.
Okay. I blindside from y'all just a second.
See.
All right. Before we get into the main thing, I want to know if anybody else besides me just happened to see what happened in Louisville, where the mayor got caught some skippity paps by.
I did not, but I would say this right here: if the mayor of a city got caught slipping,
He
and
caught
somebody
some
put them paws on it, he needs to fire his whole security team.
Yeah.
His entire security team.
So the gentleman walking past, the security doesn't know how he got so close to the mayor. They were doing something for Juneteenth. Mayor's white, of course. The guy that punched him was black. Walked by, was able to get up close on the mayor, hit him with a 2-piece, and just walked off. Did not run. Walked.
That's gangster.
That's really gangster. Like,
and the security did nothing. Was he apprehended?
They had to go chase after the man. I think everybody was just stunned that this brother walked up, popped this mayor, and walked off casually as he walked. They got him on charge. I think something's wrong with the brother, but that's a whole lot of cojones right there.
Oh, it was a brother that gave it to him.
Yes, sir.
It was, that couldn't have happened in Birmingham, because I think he would have been popped several times before he took 3 steps off of Woodfin.
You think so?
I believe so. A lot of people in the city like Woodfin, except for James Fred.
He did get Will Smith. That's very good. And
Yeah. He got Will Smith. And that's funny.
he got okay. Thought he got. I've heard a couple stories about it, but yeah, he walked off far enough to get hit.
Well, that speaks poorly of your security team, though. If
how
somebody
you
can get close enough to
slap
put
him in
hands,
the first place?
I can possibly see a shot going off, but
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get shot.
right, but
That's
close
what-
enough to put hands on.
Right.
Your security team sucks. So,
All right, guys. So here's the big news. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna let James introduce the Roe versus Wade.
Oh,
ahead.
ooh.
Yeah, so I mean, we all heard the Supreme Court decision, Roe versus Wade overturned.
James,
this
you
was
like a
gonna
damn
happen.
dog spot just in a corner. What
You
the hell you like?
I ain't doing all that today. Just listen.
All we see is your teeth. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, oh. That was good, but you know, I wasn't going there.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we see. Go ahead, brother. Brother
There
Dog.
you go.
There you go,
Thank you,
and
Jesse.
on one too tonight.
Thank what Ann said.
Brother Dog.
Brother Darkness. Go
So
ahead.
yes, Roe versus Wade overturned. We all knew this was going to happen from the dissension letter that was.
James, you darker than your shadow.
Oh, he owned you tonight. He ain't even letting you get yours.
Keep it coming.
Is that the twin?
Keep it coming.
Roe versus Wade. We all saw it was going to. It was coming.
Yes.
Yeah, right. The shadow got shallow.
Shots. Let him finish, Teddy. Let him finish.
Okay, good.
Let him finish. Go ahead. We all saw this coming. Is where you left off. Roe
Yes,
versus
we
Wade.
all knew it was coming. And now people are, protesting and upset. And
Hey,
up in arms
James,
and all this
tag
other
team your shallow. Let your shallow talk.
Let him finish.
Okay, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Hey
James.
man, let's just do this. Let's just okay. Now, so
There you go.
Hey, that's better because that's about how you look.
We try, y'all. We sorry. We trying to get to some serious talk here. We might get here before the end of the show.
Okay, I'm sorry.
it don't look like it.
We all saw it coming.
Hold on, Ant got
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ant, come on, Ant. God dog, bro.
As long as Ant keep doing it, I'm coming too.
And I hope
man.
every one of you Negroes can't find your right shoe in the morning. Now,
Oh damn. Okay.
okay, so yes, Roe versus Wade overturned. So now people are panicking. Some women are scared. They're talking about reproductive health and everything. I just got a question though, and this is and straight up: is abortion reproductive health?
What?
Is
abortion considered reproductive?
reproductive health?
I don't understand.
So the problem that a lot of women have is that abortion in a lot of places is considered part of reproductive health services.
It is. I agree.
So my question is though, my opinion is that it can be if the birth somehow poses a danger to the mother.
There you go.
Then it can be. But most abortions don't happen because of that reason.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a valid argument? And I'm not arguing one way or another. I'm just saying, is the reproductive health part a valuable argument to try to put up against this?
Well, are we talking in terms of the healthcare industry, like insurance company, and what they're classifying it, or are we just talking about in general terms?
And it's just in general.
In general terms.
I'm not sure if I ever thought about that.
That would not be the angle for me that I'm concerned with, or I would come from anyway. That's not, for me. It's strictly about a person's right to do with their body what they want to do with their body. These same people that fought against abortion are the same people that didn't want anybody to tell them to put on a mask. So how can you You don't want anybody to tell you what to do with your body, but you want to tell somebody what to do with theirs.
I look at it different. I don't think this is telling anybody what to do with their body.
It tells them what they can't do in your state.
No.
Okay, I'm listening.
It makes it is, if you look at it as just, okay, we're telling a woman what to do with her body. We're talking about a life. Okay, this isn't something small. All right, if we're gonna believe that life starts at conception, if that's what we believe, then we're talking about a life. Now, you can't come in, I can't just go and kill you because you're inconvenient to me.
Yes, you can.
So, well, no, wait. I know where you're going with this, Lovejoy. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. This is the point that I'm trying to make. This is why I say you haven't taken anybody's choice, nor are you telling them what to do with their body, because they
just take their choice.
They can still choose to go have an abortion.
You've made it harder for them to
They have made it harder, but they still have that
go get it.
choice. Still have that choice. So what has to happen is two things. First, we've got to condition mothers, and the states are going to have to step in now to show mothers that there is an alternative to abortion. Because like I said, health reasons, danger to the mother, or anything like that is a small percentage of why women get abortions. Most of the time, it is simply because I don't want a baby right now.
Okay, James, you're going to have to slow it down a little bit because you just made a comment that I think is thrown out there very
right. Right. Go back to that comment you made.
Yeah.
Which one?
At the one you used to set that statement up. What was it, Lovejoy?
You said there has to be an alternative.
Yeah.
The state, because most women get abortions because they feel like they don't have any other choice.
What
if
is the
woman
alternative?
gets pregnant, can't afford the baby. She's going through some things, so abortion becomes her choice.
Not necessarily. There are mechanisms and systematic things that are in place, James. One would be adoption.
But again, even in adoption, you're still telling her to go through with the birth, which means she's got to carry the baby for 9 months. Some women don't want to do that.
What are the alternatives? I'm trying to get to the
so
meat of it.
You got to come up with the reasons on why they don't want to go through that.
Paul, James, I don't want you to run away from this. You made a comment about the alternative being.
Listen, if you listen for a minute, stop talking.
Yes,
sir.
Yep.
Sir.
Shoot.
Mr. 2 phones, 2 offices, 3 offices.
No, you know what you're doing now? You're being evasive.
Oh, he's analyzing you.
You're being evasive now.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the therapy chair now.
No. Right. I asked you to explain your statement that
I can't do it if you keep talking.
Okay, we'll be quiet and let you explain it. Go ahead.
Now,
he ain't gonna say a damn thing, Mario.
So
I'm waiting.
So if you look at the reasons why women don't want to go through the birth, okay, and all you got to do is research this stuff. A lot of younger women don't want to go through the pain. They've been told that it messes up their bodies. They've been told it throws their hormones and all this stuff out of whack. All right. So the alternatives is that instead of just throwing abortion in their face or throwing adoption in their face, why don't we just give them the facts? Why aren't the doctors showing up to give these women and tell these women exactly what happens during the birth? Why is abortion in many cases, and all you got to do is research it, why is that one of the first choices that these younger women are given? Excuse me, let me go even a step further. Younger Black women or minority women. Why is that the first thing that's thrown at them? And then they're told, because, baby, you have a choice. Well, of course you got a choice. There's always a choice. Nobody's ever taken the choice. But if we're going to look at this from a practical standpoint, it's all about information. It's all about letting them know that there are other ways to get through this without an abortion. Now,
okay, like I stated before, you've been elusive and evasive. Now, if I'm the only one, somebody tell me what was the alternative that
That's what I was listening.
The alternative to what? What are you looking for?
You said there's an alternative to abortion. What is the alternative? The
alternative is she has the baby and she raises her baby in a family. She's not going to do that if she does not have the information. What the hell is so hard to understand about that? Why are y'all so insistent on killing these babies?
Ain't nobody so insistent.
No, we're not talking about killing babies.
Killing the baby.
What is abortion? Is abortion not killing babies?
We're talking about there being an.
You just spoke in no uncertain terms about a particular word, and now we're asking you to explain what you're talking about.
No, what y'all doing is you're trying to justify it. That's not going to happen. That with me.
No. First of all,
I'm trying to figure out what the alternative is other than abortion. Not abortion, but
have the baby,
adoption.
Have a safe pregnancy that is not going to harm your body, that is not going to tear up your body, and raise the baby in a family. But instead of that, Black women are being told, baby, you got a choice. Just don't have the baby. And what people, for some reason, can't seem to understand is that that's not right. For some reason, we want to talk about we telling women what to do with their body. We taking away their choice. In what world does that happen?
This one?
In what world does that happen?
This one?
When?
This one, the whole overturn of the overturning of Roe versus Wade is
that's
telling a woman what to do with her body. I don't get it. I don't see what else it is. Am I wrong? I don't think so. You just told a woman she doesn't have the right to have a safe abortion. You gave the state the decision to decide whether or not a woman can have an abortion in your state. So now, if I live in Alabama, anywhere in this Bible Belt, I can't have an abortion here for any reason. I got to try to fly out to California or I think Illinois or somewhere else if I don't want to carry this.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
And if I can't afford to do that, now I'm forced to have a baby that for whatever reason I don't want.
When does life start?
At conception.
If life starts at conception, then you cannot argue with me that abortion is not murder.
That's not even my argument, James. And I think you're missing it. I was asking you to explain in clear terms what you mean by alternative.
If y'all don't understand the Lovejoy, I can't explain it. Just forget I said it.
Okay. To me, the only other alternative to it is to have the baby, carry the baby to term and have it, want it or not. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. But we can move past that. Forget I said that. I misspoke. How about that? Okay. I'll say I misspoke. So we can get to the root of this. Because again, none of that matters. The fact is that a lot of these women are not given the information. And the first thing they're told is abortion.
Not given the information. What information are they not given?
That there are alternatives. Lovejoy mentioned adoption if they go through with a pregnancy. A lot of them aren't even told that. They're not even said that's the option.
Where are you getting this information from, James?
Excuse me?
Where are you getting this information from?
Look at the numbers, Lovejoy.
No. I'm asking you a question, sir.
Look at research it. Google it. I don't know. You can look at Planned Parenthood's numbers.
You seem to be extremely passionate about what you're saying.
Very, very, because I have an issue. I have an issue with this not being considered. You just said that if conception starts at life, then we're debating.
Conception starts at birth is what I said.
Excuse me?
Conception starts at birth.
At birth?
No.
I mean, conception starts at life is what I said.
Life starts at
conception. Life starts at conception. Okay, I got you. I got you. So if that's the case, then we have to say it's murder. And if it's murder, then overturning Roe versus Wade can't be something that's considered wrong. Now, okay, yes, I do believe there needs to be some sort of stipulations in abortion laws. You got to make stipulations for the health of the mother if it's in danger. You got to make stipulations in the cases of rape and incest and all those cases. You got to make stipulations for that. I 100% agree. But for people who are just agreeing to lay down and have sex, if you get pregnant, you get pregnant.
Has murder stopped?
Huh?
Has murder stopped?
Turn your gain up on your mic, Steve.
Has murder stopped?
Right.
No.
Has doing illegal drugs stopped?
No.
Come on.
Has illegal marriage stopped?
What is illegal marriage?
Well, some states you can't marry.
Polygamy.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. No.
So what are you saying? This won't stop either?
I don't
No.
I think that this won't do much of anything but else that than let people die on heels like Fred's doing. You know what I mean? This is the hill that he wants to die on, but I don't think it's gonna change anything.
It's not meant to change anything, and I'm not saying it is. This is just a Supreme Court decision. We talked about this before. It's just a Supreme Court decision that says that the federal government isn't going to regulate it.
I want to get through some of these comments because some of the people are making some pretty good comments, guys.
Yeah.
And I want to ignore our crowd here. Derek Lane says, I'm gonna have somebody else read it because my breath is kind of short tonight.
In the many cases of sexual assault, there's no choice for abortion. Despite the endless trauma, this mother would have to endure through the whole situation. It's a very complex matter.
And I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I get that because she is then sometimes forced, watch this, guys, not even by our government, but by family.
By what?
It's because of the appearance of having a child. So a lot of times it's not necessarily our government that's putting pressure on this particular child. It's normally a family of status. And we talked about that, family of status that's putting the pressure on the girl to have an abortion. So sometimes it's not even our government that's doing that. It's us as family.
Somebody read Tashara, please.
Black women are 3 times more likely to die during childbirth. So having a safe and healthy pregnancy is less likely for us. Healthcare is fucked and doctors do not advocate for us.
Then Tashara, I'm gonna say this, and it might sound insensitive. Stop having sex until you're ready.
That's just like you say you're a Christian and you don't have sex. Lies. That ain't gonna happen either.
Well, that
ain't gonna happen either. You ain't finna regulate folks having sex because
I'm not trying to regulate it. What I'm saying is, if there's a danger, okay, if there's a danger in me doing something, then maybe I need to be responsible with what I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. If that's the case, if there's a danger, if you know that Black women are 3 times more likely to die during childbirth, if we know that, then all that means is the women need to be more safe and responsible when they have sex, because anytime you have sex, there's a chance you can get pregnant. Again, what is the issue with responsibility?
Okay, so let me stop y'all. Can I answer that, James? And yes, you're going to think I'm being insensitive right now. But everything you just said, you are a hypocrite.
Okay, tell me how.
Let me explain something to you. Hey, James, you had a stroke, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you doing everything in your power responsibly to not have a stroke again?
I'm being irresponsible when I eat sometimes. Absolutely. Okay.
So how dare you sit up there with that?
No. How dare you do
that? Let him finish that one, James. How dare you sit up there?
How dare you sit there and tell people to stop having sex, to be more responsible? when you yourself are sitting there killing yourself and you've had a stroke before? And the most responsible thing would be to diet correctly, to make sure that you are doing the necessary things to do to take your insulin, James. And are you doing those? No, you're not, sir. So for you to sit there with that tone of voice and pretend like you are the shit is belittling and condescending and core at its best.
Love
So
Jordan.
close your fucking mouth about stuff supposed to happen, because it's not going to happen. Because
Everything you just said is very ignorant. Let me ask you this question.
How is it ignorant? Well,
I
go
can
ahead.
call you a hypocritical preacher then. Because you sit up here and talk all this holy stuff and cuss and talk about everything else on here. So what's the difference, bro?
Okay.
But I can listen to you tell me about the gospel.
Name one time on this show have I said something, and I'm not going to get into semantics with you, but name one time on this show have I said anything that was of holy and righteous and that I did not live. Name one time.
Excuse me?
Name one time.
So when we sit on this show and we joke and we laugh and we do all this stuff, all that stuff you be saying about watching Pornhub and all this stuff, all that stuff is righteous and holy.
James.
See, this is the point that I'm getting at, bro. You're trying to get on me.
Just interject, Steve. Just interject, Steve.
You're talking in fucking circles.
Okay, hold on.
I'm talking truth.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
talking truth.
Hold on.
Let's get back to the subject.
Okay, because what you're not going to do, what you hear me talk about is being grateful. What you hear me talk about is the mercies of God. But not one time do I come on this show and ever pretend like I'm somebody that I'm not. You yourself.
When did I do that?
Okay.
Belittle our women and tell my responsibility. And you yourself, if you take one sip of an apple juice, your ass probably fall out.
Okay. This is going away from the topic and turning toward y'all.
Right.
Back to the Roe versus Wade topic once again. So now a question that I have.
Right, Anthony. Bro, James like to hear himself talk. You're absolutely right.
Right.
Y'all funny.
Watch this, Steve, and maybe
like
somebody can answer this. If they came for Roe versus Wade the way that they did in abortion, what else is on the table?
What else? Like what?
What else could possibly be on the table?
I like that. I like that, Mario. But hold on to that.
Okay.
We're gonna go down a road that well, I don't want to go down just yet because we got a little bit more time. Tashara's got an interesting.
We are not getting ourselves pregnant. The conversation somehow never includes men. Should I not have sex because healthcare in this company isn't responsible for my health?
When,
So
again,
watch this. An alternative to abortion.
James, hold on, James.
An alternative with that statement she just made. An alternative to abortion could be, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? When men having vasectomies. What is that? Prevention.
So I've heard that there should be a charge toward men, to women who get pregnant and don't want to be pregnant. I don't know. I've heard different kind of things.
It's what now?
There should be a charge toward men who get women pregnant that don't want to be pregnant.
You talking about?
So now you finna have a country that's mad, that's scared to have sex with each other, or at least minorities, because we can't afford it.
But I was gonna go back to this last point, was that to tell people to stop having sex or have responsible sex, man. Just like we just witnessed, when emotions are high, it's gonna happen no matter what.
Again, see, let me tell you. Let me explain it to y'all. Y'all thinking that I'm saying this.
I'm about to cut your microphone off.
You ain't got nobody getting
my
that now.
words and running with it, man.
No. Because somebody else said it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think because we talk about responsible drinking. That really hadn't helped us either, because we still have people driving cars after they get drunk and killing people. Hold on. Let me finish. Jesus Christ.
Say you win, Steve. Say you win.
I'm trying to, but this dude want to yell at
Turn
me.
your gain up so you ain't got to talk loud.
I got my gain all the way up, bro.
There you go.
I don't want to feedback.
Mhm.
But I done lost my train of thought dealing with this knucklehead over here.
We were talking about vasectomies and other things.
About the responsible sex.
Right. There's no such thing. Only conscious people, only really conscious people have responsible sex.
Contraception. That's what I was trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just because you are dealing with an emotion, you are dealing with a drive. Man, come on, dude. Can I be the first one to sell it? I love my wife, but there's a whole lot of my kids down here. There's a whole lot of I passed going to Atlanta, and once I got to Atlanta, you think I would put on a contraceptive?
I hear you.
I'm just being honest.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You think I went all the way to Atlanta and ain't nothing happened? I just say, hallelujah, I'm so glad we're here, dear. Come on, bro. And now we're going to include drugs. Now we're going to include alcohol in the mix. So are we really go? Come on, man. All right, I'm done. I'm saving my air.
Okay, go, James.
So now, what happened was Lovejoy just proved my point. If I'm not doing the things that I'm supposed to do to keep myself from having a stroke, it is my responsibility when something bad happens.
But if we went that way, does not it take a village to raise a child? If not a village, does it not take a country, a community? Because, man, a whole bunch of tax dollars go into welfare. A bunch of tax dollars go into the prison system. A bunch of tax dollars go into whatever it takes that because a family cannot take care of their child.
James?
Once again.
Because
good points.
You want to say personal responsibility, but it's no longer my lovely two children were products of irresponsibility. It just so happened that I became a responsible person and took upon their responsibility and adopted those two kids.
Responsibility for them, right?
So I can't agree with you. You're gonna go down to personal responsibility because when you die, because you didn't take care of yourself, what's left behind becomes responsibility of somebody else.
Somebody else.
Again, y'all looking at this way.
We
I'm simply saying, listen to what I'm simply saying. All I'm saying is that if my health is in jeopardy, what's wrong with me not doing, like Lovejoy just told me, I need to take my insulin. I need to do all this stuff to keep from being that liability, Steve, that you're talking about when I leave here to somebody else. What's wrong with me taking responsibility and doing that? From your standpoint, you saying I shouldn't.
No, from my standpoint, we dealing with reality.
Thank you.
So the reality is I shouldn't do it?
The reality is you should, but we're talking about the rest of this country, dude. Come on, man. We got idiots out here thinking that doggone Trump stole the election, bro.
So the bottom line is that we should have abortions readily available for anybody, anytime they want it.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it should be their choice if they want to have it or not. They have to live with the consequences of it. It didn't cost you a damn dime if they got pregnant and had an abortion. They had to come out of their pocket to do it. Why are you regulating morality? Why are you trying to regulate their morality?
No murder has ever cost me a dime.
Not true. Not true.
What did it cost me?
You paid the police. You paid the person that took the body in.
We pay the police if they give somebody a ticket for jaywalking. I mean,
but you can't say there was not a cost to you. There was a cost to you. It's called your tax dollars, sir.
So who's paying for the abortions?
The people getting them.
Really?
Are they not?
So every abortion is paid for by the person. Planned Parenthood doesn't get donations. They don't get tax dollars. Some of these other places don't.
I have no idea.
Okay.
To the best of my knowledge, when you go get an abortion, you got that $250, $300 got to come with you. however much it is.
I know that Planned Parenthood does more than just abortions.
Well, don't even get me started on Planned Parenthood, because that whole thing was started around the eugenics thing. So Planned
Yeah.
Parenthood can go to hell as far as I'm concerned.
So when I was a policeman, when I wrote a ticket, most people think that policemen write tickets for a certain quota, and that the municipality gets the money. They get a portion and maybe a third, but a lot of that money is divided among so many organizations. One being abortion clinics. So the Supreme Court, without anybody knowing this, mandated that the states regulate their own laws, because it is funded by when you get a ticket, some of that money does go to abortion clinics. So they should have a say so. I'm not saying I agree with it or not, but what I'm saying is part of that money does go to abortion clinics.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pay for abortion.
I got a question. I want to look at Tashawn's wrong thing. That I got a question if I can remember it. Somebody read that, okay?
Okay, so the alternative is that men should have vasectomies, and when they're financially and emotionally responsible to be fathers, then let's reverse the vasectomies. Sounds absurd, right? So now we're gonna get every man should get a vasectomy as a teenager. I'm assuming when the minute they start having wet dreams, we're gonna get them a vasectomy.
Well, let's run down that path. You got to be at least 18 or 21 to drink. You got to be a certain age before you can get a gun license legally, before you can drive.
So before you can shoot sperm out, before you can shoot sperm, you need to be 18 or more, huh?
To be responsible. I mean, if we're gonna start legislation, let's take it all the way to.
But that's the crazy road it goes down, though. That's the road. That's the road, and it'll move from that to now they come in for other things.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you start doing stuff when you start doing stuff like that, and this is what scares me about this whole thing, because where is it going to stop? Now that conservatives have gotten that on the table, you know that they're going to keep pushing for other things.
Of course.
Will they get those as well, simply because they've hit a stride and the momentum is up? What else is on the table? That's where I'm going. What else is on the table now?
Well,
hey guys, have y'all thought about this? They're pro-life and they're for life, but then life don't matter to them.
Ours did.
Ours don't.
You're pro-life. You're for the life of the child, but what do you do once the child gets here? What programs do you fund or have in place for that child that parent could not afford to have, to help that parent with that child until that child can take care of itself?
I've always had the argument. That's always been my argument, is that you legislate for people to have children, that they mandate that they have to have children, but then there's no there's no system.
There's no system.
There's no viable system. And I appreciate what James says, you know, the other options, but in reality, let's look at the options of those systems.
It's a contradiction. You know, whereas I get what James is saying, there's a contradiction in this whole argument. There's a contradiction there. Nothing adds up with this. You're giving states the power and the ability to regulate their own laws as far as abortion is concerned. But James, you and I both know this. Okay, a mother has a black son. Let's just take that, right? She has a black son because you told her she can't get an abortion. So she has a black son. The black son is raised. He's a toddler, adolescent. But then he's marked. He's marked, James. And either he's become part of the prison system, or he's in line to be hunted down like deer. Where's the logic in that?
Well, here's what here's the thing: the child is alive, and we do appreciate life. I'm not, and this is what I agree with James, is that the child is alive. But can I just be honest? The children that are alive, especially our black, being so close to the system, having to get my children. We had a case. We know a couple where they adopted a child, and the child from birth had been in the system.
From birth.
From birth. In the system. Now, every home say they Christian, but every home ain't Christian. So this young, I'm gonna say this young person was traumatized all her life, to the point to where when she was adopted by, when she was adopted by a good family, it didn't stick. Because of the trauma that she grew up in the system, the alternative system, she still became a number. She became a statistic. She became a pawn. She became used. She raped. She got a mindset. She became a cog in the system to where she could not be adopted anymore. And now she's out on the street. And now she's going to become what I fear is another statistic in the system. There are not a lot of good, and I appreciate every woman that considers adoption. But know this: when your child goes into that system, the trauma that child receives is insurmountable. And not every home is like my home.
No, it's not. Matter of fact, Steve, you make up the 2% of families who have done what you have done. And that's the reason, dude, we need to be doing this to you and Tanya, because a lot of those kids won't stand a chance.
They don't stand a chance. They average out, they age out the system. And man, a good percent of them, man, come on, man. There's not a whole bunch of great stories of, they came out of the system and they became great entrepreneurs and actors, and man, come on.
You deal with the stain of the trauma all of their lives.
And I'm not saying kill the children. I'm not saying that.
No.
But there's a reality. There's another side to them being born into a system that's not designed to support or help them. And that's the dark side of it. I like that comment Carlton put down there.
Okay.
If white people were afraid that minorities are going to surpass them before, they are really in for a surprise. Now, that's kind of, you heard about.
Isn't that what's happening now?
Well, we are.
But here's the thing. And I'm gonna be quiet after this. This abortion rights thing is not about us.
It's not. It ain't our fight.
It's not even about our fight. It's not about us, because we having children. Mm-hmm. Who's not having children?
They're not.
They're not having children.
And so you're saying that they're trying to regulate in some ways, trying to regulate or control population?
Watch this.
They need their numbers up.
What's her name? Her name is Representative
Mary
something. No. Is it Mary Miller?
Mary Miller.
Mary Miller made that comment at a Trump Save America rally about thanking Donald Trump for saving white lives. That his work. So that gives you an idea of what those particular line of people think. You know, they understand that their numbers are down and we are out producing past them.
So y'all done hurt James's feelings. See, look at you.
No, I'm doing what Lovejoy has taught me to do. I'm listening to understand. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening to understand. Seriously, that's what I'm doing.
Y'all done hurt that man's feelings.
I'm trying to make sure I understand perspectives and what everybody's saying before I speak.
And James, perspective is reality.
Yes, sir. I
It's
agree.
somebody's. It's somebody's.
It's reality.
From the Planned Parenthood website, your abortion may be free or low cost with health insurance. Some insurance plans don't cover abortions. You call your insurance provider directly to find out their policies.
So Jesse, so that means that the insurance company is standing behind this particular legislation, if I'm understanding correctly? Because I thought they were completely. I just want to understand what Jesse's saying.
She was talking about the cost of it when we were talking about.
As far as Planned Parenthood is concerned, it may be free or at a low cost with insurance.
She was talking about as far as when we were saying who pays for it.
Yeah. Okay. So, but the insurance company will pay some of it.
That would make sense, Love Joe. Remember what I asked at the beginning about them saying it's a part of reproductive health? Then it would be.
But that's why I was asking you. So are we speaking in terms of the healthcare system, insurance company more specifically, or are we just talking about in general terms? That's why I was asking.
Just general terms. I mean, if you're going to look at it from insurance companies, then it behooves them to have as many abortions. I mean, to have as less abortions that they have to pay for.
So, Jesse, Medicare is government funded, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Medicare, Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
It's government funded. So, website says, okay. So now, watch this. So if the states can regulate abortion, they can tell a woman no, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to understand what.
Yeah, they can. Some states have already done it. They had trigger laws that as soon as Roe was overturned, these laws automatically went
into effect.
Sure did.
Wow.
Yep.
13 states had trigger laws.
Most of your red states.
It was 13 states that had trigger laws that as soon as that was passed down, those abortion clinics closed right up.
But they were funded by government dollars, correct? Is that what we're saying?
Well, these laws didn't have anything to do with government funding. It was just laws that were put in place.
I'm talking about abortion.
Said if Roe was overturned, then this would stop. Now, I did hear something about the government funding, even to the states that are going to allow abortion, and I hadn't looked it up, but I thought I heard that some of that funding is going to be cut if not federal funding, but money from the state itself, that they were going to cut some of that out. But that wouldn't matter because if you have a Republican governor, most likely they're going to ban the abortions anyway. Like in Alabama, it's not banned just yet, but Kay Ivey and Steve Marshall, the Attorney General, have already said they're going to, that's what they're going to push for. So.
Okay, so can I turn the corner with this? I know we don't have that much time, but can I turn the corner with this? So I just got a text message and says there are 450,000 kids in foster care alone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're about to be more.
Okay.
I was going to say, that's it.
Huh?
I was going to say, that's all?
Just being Alabama.
I thought it was more than that.
No, I'm just talking about Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we watch this, and I know we're concentrating on when life begins, or the government having the power to do something. But I want to turn the corner, and y'all bring it back if I'm getting off. So should we not have, to Steve's point, should we not have mechanisms in place, like maybe the 4 black guys ought to be concerned with foster care and trying to help in the program? Steve is already doing it. And as we see, it ain't the most easiest task in the world.
Lord.
Should we be promoting that thing?
Well, if you remember not last week, but the week before, whenever we talked about abortion, I said the other half of this, the other side of this is the states that are now going to ban abortion. Now they're going to have to do something because they're going to have an influx of welfare cases. They're going to have an influx of children. So they're going to have to do something, or are the people who voted against Roe, who are against it, are they going to be willing to pay extra in taxes or whatever to deal with the influx that they are going to get?
All right, James, how about that? Let me ask you a question.
That's a very good point.
Do you think that's going to happen?
They don't have a choice.
James,
because
okay.
if not, in 10 years, if they don't do something, and actually it's not going to take that long, the influx that they are going to have of cases, they're going to have to.
How can they handle how can they?
What do you mean how? As far as money?
But what are they going to do then? What's going to happen?
I have no idea. They got to do something.
They don't have to do. They don't have to do jack. We can see that right now. They don't.
So what's going to happen then?
You're gonna have a backlog of people. You're gonna have
Derek.
Kids that are gonna backlog. You have kids that are gonna fall through the system. You're gonna have kids that are gonna be turned into criminals. And then you have a backlog of people in prison. They're gonna make more prisons. I tell you that much.
But look, they're building new prison systems here.
Oh no doubt,
in these red state areas. So we said on previous shows that this was more about the future of filling prisons and making sure they got bodies to put in these prisons so the state can get funding for it. Absolutely. We said that on a past show.
Absolutely.
So we're I know we talking, but we understand what that's about. We understand what this is about. That's what this is about. But go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off.
I mean, you said what I was going to say. You said what I was going to say. I'm telling you, man. We are cogs for the system until we create our own system that works for us. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm done with that.
I completely agree with that.
I highly doubt more than 1% of voters will not adopt kids who will not be left into this.
They're not there. They're not. It's all a part of the plan, this master plan. Okay. So you give the power to the state, right? So now the state of Alabama has a right to regulate its own rules. We understand that Coffin Katy down in Montgomery is building more prisons. So have the kids, put them in the system, make them a part of foster care, understanding that that's a failed system. Then they become a part of the bigger system.
Mm-hmm.
Then becomes a part of bigger profits.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a means to an end with this. I'm just saying it should make sense to us that they're doing it like that, and most of the red states are trying to shut down abortion clinics. And again, guys, I'm pro-life. I'm pro-life. I want to be clear about that. But I'm saying this as it relates to the system, this is much bigger than us. And so that kid that has not been counted yet, that's still in the mother's stomach, they realize statistically that they're going to become a part of the system. So it's a number already added to their head.
Mm-hmm.
To become a part of this maximum prison that KI is building for the profits of those who are building them. That's all.
You know what upsets me? And this is it bothers me that when we talk about, especially talk about Black children being born, the first thing we talk about is them being in the system. And that bothers me. It does. Now, I understand reality of it is that's what happens, but
it affects us more so.
It still bothers me.
Well, I mean, I was talking to my mother today, and as long as we walk this earth, guys, we can call it. I called it a game today. It's a game. Either you're gonna play the game or you're gonna drop out. And there's only two ways to drop out: go out to a cabin in the woods, live in the street, or you die. All of us a game, and all of us part of a system. Either you're gonna play the game and be in the system, or you're not. Or you recreate, like I said, we create our own systems.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, and I know it's a bad thing to say, and I feel you, James, but it is what it is, dude. This is the Matrix for real.
It's a red pill, blue pill type
You know what
thing.
I'm saying?
So James, what do you suggest? I know you.
My suggestion is like you said, but in a different aspect. If the 4 black guys are going to do something, I think our advocation, our push should be for being able to have black babies in better situations. And that causes, like what Steve said, us creating those better situations in our communities. If the federal system or government isn't going to do it, then we ourselves as the black community, we help our own young mothers. We to give the, all I'm saying, guys, is that abortion shouldn't be the first alternative. That's all I'm saying. That sums up everything. It's pushed. It's made easy. Even, and I can remember even going to the doctor with my first wife, and she was having some pain, and because of that, that's literally what they told us. Well, you know, if this gets a little too complicated for you, you can always go have an abortion. No, let's see what we can do to make it healthier for you. Let's see if we can do to make it comfortable. No, if it gets a little too hard, go ahead. You can go and have an abortion. That shouldn't be.
Well, it ain't now. So now,
well, it depends on what state you're in. You can still have an abortion.
Right now, I live in Alabama. So in Alabama,
you can still have an abortion here as of now.
Until the law kicks in.
Right.
No, they've got to go. It's going to be a minute. They've got to go through the courts here. Remember, we had a justice here that struck down something they tried to do a couple of years ago. They've got to go back to court to do all of that. So it's still going to be a while.
Oh, no doubt, but it's gonna happen. We in the red.
Well, we got Kay Ivey and Steve Marshall, so we know at some point it's gonna happen.
We in the red zone, Playboy.
Huh?
We in the red zone, Playboy.
Oh yeah. It's definitely gonna happen at some point.
A birth control for men. See, Matt?
I'm not down with it.
It's called a condom.
Yep, that's about as far as I want to go with it. Right there.
Why you say that, Mario?
Because you start giving us contraceptives. Conspiracy theory. I'm
feeling you. I want you to go with it, bro.
I just believe I believe that they can engineer anything to affect us based off of our genetic makeup. Sure. And if you start giving us contraceptives, like a male birth control pill, that could sterilize us for generations. They can engineer it to sterilize us.
I tried that once before.
Say that again.
My thing is, you can't get men to go to the doctor anyway. So we won't go to the doctor when we sick.
One of them.
So shoot, that pill won't work in the first place.
What, Derek?
What's unfair, Derek?
Unfair argument. What are you saying, Derek?
I think that's what this statement preceded. It was just this one here. It comes from a place of privilege for us, even as men, to talk about a choice that is taken away that was not ours to lose. And then he goes on to say that alone is an unfair argument. I agree with you there, my friend.
Yes.
Because it goes back to Tashara saying, hey, won't y'all vasectomy me up until y'all ready?
Okay.
Yeah, man, ain't ready to have that conversation.
That's amazing that we can try to regulate a woman's body.
Come on, man.
But we won't have anything to say about ours.
But it was women. But there were women involved in this as well, though.
Sure.
So,
but isn't that the whole premise of this about abortion? Is about the woman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, and watch this. Can I show y'all something? Let me show y'all something. And the churches has adopted this whole idea, just like the government has. I'm not sure if y'all ever been to one, but I did one time. Went to a church. They stood the girl up in front of the church and told her to confess her sins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where was the guy?
Where was elbow nigga at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I remember saying, like, okay, what they doing? Because coming from MTC, I wasn't used to that.
Really?
You know, what they doing? Oh, she has to confess her sins in front of the church. I said, to who? When did we get the authority and the power to act as judge and jury of this woman?
That's not new.
And that's what I'm saying. It seemed like the church adopted this whole idea too of trying to interrogate the woman or make the woman suffer publicly for something. When old boy pullout game was weak.
But what about? All right, let's flip it for a second. What about the men who wanted to have these babies, but the mothers decided they didn't?
Oh, that's yeah. Well, okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm. And when it said that's Catholicism, that's some old Baptist church too.
Oh, that's some old Baptist.
That's some old Baptist stuff too.
Yeah. Hey, look, that's some old base washing.
Some foot washing.
Church
Yeah,
right there,
that's some snake handling churches, and
but that's a good question, James, because then I think we talked about it on this show once before about the choices. Whose choice does it become now? If birth starts at conception, and it takes two to tango,
life starts at conception.
Life starts at conception. Thank you. Then it takes two to tango. Who has right over that life now?
When it comes to abortion, the woman does, because she doesn't have to get his consent. She doesn't even have, she don't have to. He doesn't have to be involved in it at all.
Well,
I mean, I get it. Men, I get it. Men, we're we can be dogs and dog women out. I get that part. But there are men who have wanted their children, but the woman didn't.
Kind of like I wanted this tree in my front yard that I asked Erica to call the man and come and prune. But for some reason, I came home and the tree was cut down. And I was highly upset about that because I told her, I just called the guy to come out here and prune this tree. That's all I said. Prune this tree. But now I have no tree in my front yard because my wife
feel some type of way about this tree.
I feel some kind of way about that because I told my wife I want him to prune this tree.
What I want to know is how this Negro built a highway between a child and a tree.
Hey, he did it.
Just saying, I'm saying
He said way into it.
He did it real slick though, and it works. It works
because the woman made the decision. The man wanted one thing, but the woman wanted something else.
Stop playing, boy. You know she sleep.
She ain't sleep.
You know she
sleep, Erica.
She may ain't be home.
He said no.
She may not even be home. He talking to the imaginary.
She home. She here.
Talking to the empty closet. That's what
I'm not. Erica, come here.
Pretending to get bad. Look how he acting.
Come here, Erica.
Jesse said, "Well, my child's father didn't want me to have
Erica."
one. All I'm going to say. Okay. Yeah, I think we talked.
He did. He didn't just
see. She said, "I didn't want the tree."
Okay.
Hard-headed women.
Oh Jesus, that's not the topic for tonight.
It is.
I feel it. We are not.
Steve, sign off, brother. Sign off before they start counting.
Hey, look, we are not
because now I don't have this tree in my front yard. Immediately after the noon hour, the sun is on the front side of the house where the tree used to be.
See, I want
shining on my house, but because I paid the power bill, not power, power. Guess who don't have to worry about it?
Hey, do you mind going and get Erica?
Oh, okay. I just wanted them to know that you were here. That's all. Are you here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. God bless you.
Tell my sister come in the camera for a second. So you're talking about that?
She said she can't. She's indecent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
But
indecent.
you won't.
If my pastor wasn't gonna see this, well, he might, but you know I'm crazy, pastor. Okay, it is what it is.
What's the issue here?
No,
Nothing. They thought you wasn't here, and I was talking smack and being bad. Well, you
no
wasn't
issue,
here.
Erica.
Or that you were asleep or something.
There's no issue. Miss
No,
Erica.
the woman is in control of the house.
No, where they come from?
So, you know,
Lovejoy, this your fault.
I know. Y'all know how I can get. Come on, Eric. Hey, love.
She didn't say nothing. She said bye.
I wasn't talking to you, Mario. I was talking to Eric.
my husband tries to have a voice in everything, but I am responsible for the decorations around the house and how the decor looks on the inside and the outside. And if I left it up to him, everything is fine. Nothing needs to be changed. Nothing needs to be upgraded. It's just fine.
Yeah.
That tree kept the sun off the front of my house from noon until it went down.
Hey,
now
Mario.
that sun will be beaming on the house,
Mario.
thus causing the air conditioner to have to work harder, thus causing my pockets
Mario.
tap out, bro.
to have less money.
Mario. Is the tree cut? Is the tree down?
And the stump has been removed.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what you're arguing about right now.
Right. Yeah. It's
And
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
say this and then I'll let it go.
Okay.
He takes every opportunity now to tell me he's hot because the sun is beaming down on the house now. Y'all have a deep-
When I walked in the house yesterday and the tree was down, it was hot. Okay, have a good evening.
Hey, but Eric, you know what's gonna happen though?
What's
In the
that?
wintertime, he's gonna come here with his yoga coat on, then he's gonna be saying it's too cold. So you're really not gonna be able to
Lovejoy,
yeah, man.
stop.
Certain things the man needs to relinquish to the woman. He tries to have a face.
Have a good night. Good night. Good night.
I can't believe you.
I remember
Every
Eric
day
when
you
you
live
had,
in Broadway
I
was
remember you
studio
had him out there
and-
fixing
and
that
eat your
fence
snacks.
and pressure washing the driveway and stuff. No, I think she did that though. But
I pressure washed. She did a little bit,
yeah.
but I
all
pressure
this stuff we
washed.
talking Mario. She telling the truth.
Mario,
What?
how you let Lovejoy manipulate into that? Manipulate you.
I know Lovejoy. He ain't manipulating nothing.
He did.
No,
You
he didn't.
fell right into that one. Hey, there's a wall.
Whatever.
Yo,
Oh, she just shut your argument down. Ever since you getting
Shut shit down. Excuse me. She ain't shut nothing down.
she shut
Argument
you
is still
down.
the same.
Okay.
I didn't want the damn tree cut down. It got
Mario,
cut down.
the tree cut, bro.
how we go from abortion to freaking talking about a tree?
Cause
Mario.
it was getting too heavy and it was
Mario.
almost time to go.
Mario, the tree cut, bro. And the stump gone.
Hey,
What's
Elsa,
wrong?
Elsa,
Pulled up to the house after church with an attitude because my tree gone.
But it's gone.
you need to Elsa that, Doc.
Mm. and it kept my truck cool.
Oh shit.
It kept the sun off my. Now I don't have the sun to keep off my truck. Now my interior finna get messed up. Thank you, appreciate you.
Alexa, violin music. Go ahead, Mario.
Hold on, let me get your orchestra.
That's for everybody involved, right there. Right.
You know I love you though, bro. You know I love you. But the tree gone, Mario.
Go to shit. Next. Well, thank you. This has been the Four Black Guys Show. We thank you guys for staying with us all night. Y'all have been
How long do you think this gonna last,
a
Mario?
very
Every time
captive
you look
audience.
at your house. How long do you think it's gonna last?
How long do I think what's gonna last? Your mama
I mean,
been
you
on this
feeling,
show.
feeling some kind of way about the tree gone.
I'm not talking to you, Lovejoy. Next, Steve.
I'm just asking the question, man.
I'm just letting,
I'll be mad at least
Did
until
you
this
paint
time
the
next
fence when you got done with?
Squeeze me.
Did you paint the fence?
No, I didn't. We don't paint fences. They are.
Oh, you
So
don't.
I want everybody watching the show to realize what's happened. Lovejoy went from cussing me out to get Mario in trouble by the tree in his yard. I want y'all to see who's the manipulator on the show.
He
Hey,
is. That
okay.
he is.
So James, let me just say this to our audience, so they'll know this is what we do. There ain't no love lost between me and James.
None of that, y'all. Don't get it twisted. That's my brother right there. We do this.
We do this, and we gonna move on. That's why I can move over to Mario now, and when he gonna paint the fish.
Highlight that comment at the bottom of the screen, Steve.
That's my point, Erica. That's what I'm saying. You keep that to the long
and will
over a tree
over a tree that I asked to be pruned.
Steve, over a
I
tree.
said, call the man to prune the tree, please. See, we use the guy that does the flowers and stuff at the entrance of our neighborhood. We call, and so the vice president of the homeowners association has a direct line. Hey, call the man and tell him to come out here and prune this tree, please. Okay. I'm off at a motorcycle event. My Ring doorbell goes off. I'm looking at the video and I see what looks like half of the damn tree laying down on the side of the damn whoa. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? By Ring doorbell, I saw this. That's how much of the tree came down. That it activated the Ring doorbell. Wow. Hey, what the hell going on with the tree in the front yard?
It's cut down.
No, I told him he could prune it or cut it down with it, whichever one he wanna. I said that's not what I told you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Erica,
but that's what's happening. And guess what? The stump will be grind when you get home too.
Erica, you gave that man a choice.
She gave him a choice. Of course, he's gonna charge. He's gonna do what he's gonna charge the most for.
You probably should have handled that one yourself.
Yeah.
How you really feeling about that, Mario?
You already know. Shut up. You know, don't try to don't do me.
Yo, it's way past time, man. Love Joe and them S starters.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know how my brother felt about.
You're lies. You're gonna try to falsely analyze me.
No, I wasn't. But you know, you're talking about that noise about you paying the power bill.
That's show.
And regardless, you still gonna have to pay the power bill.
You know what I think I might do? When the power bill goes up above what I know it should normally be for this time of the year, I think I might ask the lady of the house for that extra portion of it because it didn't have to be that way.
You know what, Mario?
I'm petty AF, King Petty Supreme. That is I. Yes.
Your Majesty.
That's beta energy right there. Yep.
Hey, let us know if she paid the difference then. Since you know what your power consumption is. Let's see if she paid the difference.
I get it one way or the other. That's a pair of shoes. That's a pair of shoes she won't be getting.
See, you see what he's doing now. See what he's doing now. He's gonna pay that power bill. Watch.
What's them ugly tennis shoes you said you wanted that cost $500?
Uh-oh.
That ain't gonna happen.
See?
You see what she said, don't you?
You right. That ain't gonna happen. Them tennis shoes ain't gonna happen.
After the show, Mario gonna say, "You know, man, I'm just talking because it's."
I stand on mine.
Kira on the show.
Hey, Kira.
What's up, Kira Ryan? How you doing, man?
Yeah. Mario talking noise on the show, like he mad because the tree was cut down. So,
It's a very important subject to talking about his front lawn.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You did it. Anybody tell you go into that conversation because you mad, you feel some type of way?
I did.
I hope your teeth get so hot that when you get in with a pair of shorts, it burns the back of your thigh.
Woo! All right. Thank you for watching the Four Black Guys shows, ladies.
No, bro. Hey,
Throw
you
your phones
remember?
up, ladies
Show
and
before
gentlemen.
last.
Let me do it like this.
Show before last. I told you I was gonna get you. I told you.
Whatever.
Oh, no, I didn't, Kira.
Macaroni pickup line.
They would appreciate. Okay, Okay, if there any children on here, I just need to say one thing because I told her I would do this.
Okay, hold on, everybody. If you watching us on your computer, or
If your children are in earshot, get them
iPad,
out.
put them out, or get your headphones in. We gave you a warning.
Okay, this is one of the cards that we're gonna give to like the couples to help spice up their sex life. And one of them would be you have to tell your girl. Oh God. I'm even ashamed to say it.
Dang.
Wow. Not you.
Dang. If it make Tony blush, it must.
And Kira came up with this. She came up with this one. When you're talking to your girl, you want to have nasty talk with her. Just tell her. Damn. Okay.
Make it sound like a pot of macaroni.
Yes.
I was
Where did I
joking.
see that at?
I didn't.
What?
I was
That's
just
exactly
joking.
right. That your pussy sounds like Madeira macaroni and cheese.
Ooh.
What? Hold on.
Macaroni in the pot. That's
You know how macaroni and cheese sound
when you stir it in the pot, it sounds like some wop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It do. Well, if you're doing your job.
I said it, Kira, so now I'm blushing.
Mm.
Wait a
That
minute.
is-
Girl, your pussy sounds like
No.
Big Mama's
Yeah,
macaroni and cheese.
she said she didn't say that, but she cleaned it up. Your pushy sound.
Kira
like-
came up with that, y'all. So we went from Mario's tree
To macaroni and cheese.
to macaroni. and cheese.
Kira's macaroni.
That didn't sound right. That didn't
What kind of therapy y'all doing over there? Great.
Macaroni in the pot. That's some weird and
They turned
gushy.
up over there.
No. We went to a sex store, man, and we buying things for like our couples so they can enhance, their sex life.
So
They
when
got
we
candles.
We got any macaroni downstairs?
no,
Oh, Jesus.
Look at the face. Look at his face. Look at his face, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
I see we got some macaroni so we can put it in the pot.
Okay.
so when we gonna have Kira on the show and talk about the sex?
Well, but I thought y'all was gonna get on me because remember she was supposed to have come on this show. Y'all asked me.
Sure was. Yeah.
Oh, Love Joy, why you ain't had? Okay, yeah, Kira, I don't think he wanted you to come on the show.
Yeah, I think
That's
I was
what I
scared.
think.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kira,
Ain't
I
lying.
think he didn't want you to come.
I was scared.
That's what it was. In that case, we gotta have you. Send us your email information, Kira. Kira, bypass him. Shoot it to the 4 Black Guy. Just put it in where can she send it, Steve?
Put it in the chat right now.
Nope, don't you dare put your email in this chat.
No.
Don't you dare put your email in this
So
chat.
much for
I've
that.
already heard them stories.
Oh, and just so y'all know, Tashara was with her. Tashara and her came over. I was in a session, and her and Tashara was coming up. With
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
Kira says she's an angel.
Oh.
Not
She one of them
talking
angels
about
that have
macaroni in the
power.
pot.
You can Kira, you can send that in the 4 Black Guys chat message. You can message 4 Black Guys on the page.
On Facebook. Just send it to the message.
I don't know if y'all
Yes.
ready for this though. Seriously.
No, I think we need to have it though.
Yeah.
I'm saying it. If I'm saying it, I'm not sure if y'all ready for that.
So I need you to set up a time, bro, so we can get all the couples. We need to advertise this and get all the couples ready that we're gonna have one of them shows on Sunday night. That the couples need to be on there, the kids need to be in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Need to have one of them talks like that.
And we're gonna talk
Wrong
about
folks, though.
macaroni in the pot.
Macaroni in the pot.
In the pot.
Well,
That's
here's what I
wet
do.
and gushy.
Here's what I do.
We gonna talk about eating it out the pot too, or
Shame.
Ain't nothing wrong with eating a little macaroni.
You
Okay.
Christian you that's not
Mother-
doing anything.
Huh?
excuse me?
I said, James, you Christian you.
Yeah.
not doing anything.
You not,
I also got 6 kids and 3 baby mamas. I know about eating macaroni out the pot.
No, you said you were saved. You didn't do that.
You do that.
Now,
that ain't mean nothing about before.
Okay, I'm about to be petty again.
Please go. I'm listening. Come on. You scratching
Hey,
his ear.
Jesse.
oh, hey,
Hey,
Uh-uh.
Jesse.
hey,
The
thank y'all for joining the 4 Black Guys show.
Oh no! Hold! Stop!
Uh,
We skirted by a whole thing. Mr. Lovejoy. Has anybody looked very closely at Mr. Lovejoy?
What?
Do we have to? Let's see.
Yeah.
Damn, Steve.
Single him out. Look at that. Look.
What, the nose ring?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
Hey.
Okay, come on back.
We ain't coming back. We're gonna stay on that nose ring.
No, you can stay on. I'll take it off.
Look at that boy got that nose ring. Yeah, him got a nose ring.
Okay, so let me just say this. Okay, bring me back, Steve. Bring me back. I want to see y'all. Okay, the only problem I have with this is if I have a booger up here,
Yep.
you can't really get it.
Right.
And so
Everybody
I
told
look
you to
like
get
a white
my nose
man
ring.
at the red light digging in his nose. You
Huh?
ever seen a white man at the red light digging in his nose?
What about it?
That's how I look, trying to get a luger out of my nose.
Mm.
Because the thing goes down and the hook goes up here. So it always feel like I have a boog in my nose. So I'm always, y'all ask for it. So if you're going to go here, Mario, I'm going here. It always look like I'm digging in my nose.
Yeah.
And sometimes I may pull out a piece of crusty or something like that. And then you know how you do like this with it.
Yeah. And then open your window and then flick it out.
I don't even open my window anymore.
Oh, you just flicking in the window. Oh,
Just
okay.
stick it anywhere. So it may pop on the trident of the stern wheel.
Oh, okay. Or it might fall back into your beard, which would be something else.
It may.
Right.
But that's why y'all see me doing this all the time. So when I see something fall, I may look down and maybe an old dried up book or something.
Right. It happens.
Yeah.
I know
Lord,
it.
So what else y'all want to know about my nose ring?
That strange inbox you got.
Yeah, did you ever get a response?
Did you ever get?
Oh, Mario. Okay, I see that.
Oh yeah, we doing that.
Okay.
Tell us about that strange inbox you got, sir. Huh?
Okay.
You gonna tell it or you want me? I want you to tell it so you can tell it how you want to tell it.
So the joke, guys, for our listening audience, the joke was when I got it, it was just very random. I think I just left the office and I'm gonna do something spontaneous. And I did. Well, unbeknownst to me, there was a person of the same sex. Can I keep it clean, or do y'all just want me to
go ahead? You want to keep this
there was a
clean?
dude in my inbox asking me. Matter of fact,
dang, you finna read it? Okay, I'm down for it. It's cool with me.
Let's see.
Put out there.
Okay. Well, first, this is how he started off, James. This is how he first started. He says, "Good morning. Have you been to a church?"
Hey, if he said "Good morning, King," you might.
Good morning, King.
All right. So he says, "Good morning. Have you ever been to a church?" I won't call it a church because y'all may know. He says, "Trying to remember what I've seen you before." Me thinking it was just a dude just talking. I said, "Hey, Jim." Oh, call the dude name. "Hey, Jim. I'm not sure if you have." He says, "Then again, I taught school for many years." All right. Skip down to when I got the nose piercing, because remember I posted. He says, "Hey, how are you? I admire how you are enjoying your life." Me, you know how we try to man up. I said, "Doing good, man. It's been a long time coming."
You felt the moistness in that statement, didn't you?
Uh,
You felt the moistness in that statement, didn't you?
Right. He says, "I do understand. Since turning 50 this past February, I say it's time for me to enjoy Jimmy now." I started feeling something like, that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So his last text was, he says, "How old are you? If you don't mind me asking." I ain't reply. And so he
Yeah.
got mad and he sent me a thumbs up. And
Yeah. Carlton Mack. God dang, don't show the man stuff.
don't show man stuff.
We don't wanna make him famous.
You trying to see my stuff?
You sure was. Hey, Carlton Mack said, he said, "Good morning, gorgeous."
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm getting hit on by men now, and it's rather funny.
Because of that nose ring. The nose ring about that.
Well, and James, you're like this. When I go get gas, if I'm wearing skinny jeans or something, I'll get hit on by gay guys.
They see the skinny jeans and the nose ring, baby. They ready.
Oh, when they see both of them together, it's a thing, sir. And,
Right,
and,
they
the,
ready.
and the tight t-shirts. All three of them.
I'm not wearing tight t-shirts, bro. I'm not. No, I'm not. That's all me, bro. That's all me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what being in the gym would do to you. And this is a
Okay.
large, by the way, Mario, since you want to be funny as hell.
And it's what? An extra large.
It's a large.
Oh, okay, that's fine. This is a 2X.
Okay. Well, gotta get rid of that stomach first.
I'm good. I'm fine with it. I like to drink, so it'll probably be with me from here on out.
Speaking of which, okay, y'all ain't talking. I'm sure y'all get hit on too by males.
I don't know. I don't give no metrosexual energy. I'm a grouchy old man.
Oh, so this my fault.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it is. Brother.
Tight clothes and nose rings get you there every time.
No, because I don't suck dick, man.
We never said you did.
No, I was reading the comment. C Mac just wrote.
Oh, no.
No, that's your damn fault. Now, Steve did scare me 2 weeks ago. I was like, wait, did I miss something? Because I didn't know if it was supposed to be like on the right or the left. So, and then I told Tashara, I said, Tashara, I think I want to get another piercing right there. She said, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. That's not for you. That's for the other community of people. I said, okay, let me slow this shit down.
Right. There you go.
Man, y'all
There
stop
you
me,
go.
Because I'm and it's not midlife crisis. It's just
I say it for you. Don't tell Steve. Shit.
I don't give a shit what y'all call it.
Okay.
I like me, and I'm just doing things now. I got the money to do it. I'm just doing stuff that I've never been able to do. Call it what you want, but I'm just, I like being daring, man. I'm doing other stuff.
Okay.
And I can't.
Let me tell you like this right here, nigga. If you get a navel piercing, delete
I was
my
going to say
phone
nipple
number.
piercings. If you show up on this show and pull your shirt off, you got the
phone
nipple
number.
piercing.
You bet not get a. We are no longer friends.
It's going back to the 3 black guys show after that.
Hey, right.
Man, really? Y'all gonna do your boy like that? Come on.
Yes.
Man. Okay, man. Well, okay. Well, we won't be getting a belly piercing then. Go ahead and scratch that off the list.
All right, Steve. It's almost 2 hours.
I like how y'all done.
Yeah, we done. We finished.
Okay. All right. Man,
I don't feel appreciated right now, though.
I appreciate you, Doc.
Yeah.
I just want to look out for you. I don't want you to keep getting hit.
I'm trying to make sure you don't have no unwanted guests in your inbox.
Make sure Jimmy ain't trying to give you the Jimmy.
Right.
It's not just Jimmy, but y'all know who it really is? It's older white women.
Yes.
The what?
It's older white women that's hitting on me now.
Oh, I thought you said older white men. My bad.
Oh, shit, no.
No, dude. No, will you?
It's older white women with a credit score of 820. And I thought,
that make you raise your eyebrows right there.
hey, yeah.
You can finance some stuff.
Yes, sir.
Get some stuff.
Yes, sir.
Cougaration happening.
I can get 3-4 buildings messing around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's the older black women. I mean, older white women now, and they openly flirt. So Sean can tell you about it. They'll come around to our office and just speak and tell me I look very nice in my clothes.
Well, dude, I agree with you because my dad, before he passed, man, I mean, he was getting thrown it. Just take it. Yeah. Because at a certain age, they don't care about the stigmatism no more or the status. They, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I told Tashara they pussy probably smell like vinegar.
Like what?
Stop. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Erica just bought this in here. She said, James, not James, Lovejoy looks like the guy that Nene Leakes is dating now.
Okay.
Ding, ding, da.
Okay. Nene is dating him? Nice looking
That's
brother.
who Nene Leakes is dating.
She's saying that they're friends.
He got on my birthday suit. That suit I got for my birthday last year.
His wife is suing her.
Okay. We ain't finna talk about that.
But
Housewife.
he looks like him.
Hey, don't hate, man.
Okay. I ain't hey. Thank you. We appreciate you, housewife.
Hey, I noticed that case on the phone, Mario. Did you buy that?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. Well, back to this tree thing real quick before we go.
No, we good.
Yeah.
We good. That tree.
Black guys, man.
Thank you. Look.
Man, put your fours up. We appreciate y'all, man.
You sure you don't want to talk about it anymore, man? Huh? You sure you don't want to talk about it anymore?
Somebody just got the chucklies over here. Who is that? Just somebody just chuckling it up online. Just keep keying it.
You sure, Mario? You sure?
I'm good. The tree is
Do you
down.
need to come in and sit on the couch and talk about your
I'm
feelings?
good. I'm good.
Okay.
The house will be hot. She'll be complaining about it.
Just tell
come
Eric
tomorrow.
to make some macaroni and cheese. All right, y'all. We out.